In January 2025, the number of British Columbia vehicles crossing the border into Washington state was up 10% year over year.
We had been on this kind of upward trajectory post-COVID, of month over month, people kind of resuming those pre-COVID habits, and then really quickly that flipped a switch in February.
That switch?
What I'd like to see, Canada become our 51st state.
Immediately, many British Columbians stopped day tripping to Washington state. Land crossings were down 29% in February and 43% in March.
Peaked at around 50% fewer vehicles in April of last year.
Crossings picked up slightly in the summer, but then came stories about difficulties at the border.
We're hearing from a lot of Canadians who either are genuinely sort of fearful of those situations, or they just don't want to deal with any kind of hassle they might face at the border or any kind of hassle they might face in the United States.
In the last 5 months of 2025, the number of BC vehicles crossing the border was down an average of 38%, much higher than the national average of 22%.
In a place like Detroit, Windsor, you'd have many more people crossing for work reasons than here, whereas here it might be for family, it might be for friends, it might be for shopping, but it's reasons that can pretty easily sort of be changed.
That change has been devastating for Washington state businesses that rely on cross-border shoppers.
Locally, we're probably looking at years of this being the norm. And I think our big box retailers, our national retailers, they will adjust. They have tools. I think our smaller entities, particularly those at the border, will have a much tougher time finding what a new normal is.
Some have already gone out of business. We've heard from businesses in Point Roberts, in Blaine, that have already closed shop.
In Whatcom County, while there's not much optimism border crossings will bounce back in 2026,
we want Canadians to know that you are welcome by us when you're ready. And there's a lot of reasons why you're probably not ready right now.
Shannon Patterson, CTV News.